BallState University is a doctoral level institution of about 20,000 students that prides itself in technology-rich applications. An example of where that technology is taking us is in interactive television.
This was the first ever project in the entire world that brought together faculty members and interested parties from computer science, telecommunications, and journalism. The interactive TV application is built using Microsoft's Windows Vista Media Center. The user can customize the interface so that he can see sports scores, stock scores, weather, local calendar events.
Another good example on our campus is our nursing program. Our nurses use Windows-based devices that allow them to do essentially simulated triage from an emergency room from a distance.
We use the PDAs in actually multiple ways. In class, we'll use the PDAs for attendance, for one, and we also watch videos on the PDAs. And what we might do is, the week before we go over a certain topic, we might have an assignment to look at videos over, say, congestive heart failure, and then we'll come into class and review them. I think we're going to move very far forward into the field of technology here before a lot of universities start using these same resources.
We began the discussion with the Windows Live at EDU team to solve an immediate problem. How do we establish a permanent way to contact our alumni?
It was hard to stay in touch with Ball State. When I first graduated, I wasn't sure how to get in touch with my alumni association at the time.
The Alumni Association had approached us multiple times over the course of several years to try and get some kind of service that they could offer students to have email. Microsoft really had the only offering that was built for higher education, built for EDU.
Our students are already accustomed to using Hotmail, but being able to have a BallState BSU EDU domain allows them to keep the connection to the university.
When I log in to my BSU account, it reminds me of school. It takes me back to some of the memories that I had. I think of a friend or two, because when I type in my email address, I type out ballstate.bsu.edu, so it takes me back to school a little bit.
We continue to offer both exchange for on-campus students, and then we also offer the Live at EDU. The exchange service gives us a way to contact students for their official on-campus communications, and the Live at EDU is a way for students to have a social email account.
The implementation went fairly well. We were able to roll it out to students, faculty, and staff. There was some work we had to do up front in provisioning the accounts, but after that, the work we have to do on a day-to-day basis is almost nothing.
One of the doors that opened up for us was the way to offer alumni, the way to authenticate to Ball State services after they graduate. That identity stays with them after they moved on.
As the Windows Live at EDU was beginning to be developed, we were one of the first institutions to have conversations with Microsoft about what that might look like. Microsoft, in this partnership, was ready to consider what are the next layers of communications that today's technologically savvy individuals needed to move toward. We knew that email was a staple, but we also knew that students were migrating to using technologies in new and creative ways.
The services continue to grow, and we see now other services such as Spaces, Windows Alerts, other services that are available that students can take advantage of that Ball State really doesn't have to make a significant investment in. Schools ask us all the time whether or not we think they should sign up for Live at EDU. And we tell them we think it's a great offering for students and for alumni. It is a very low cost, very easy way to provide a great variety of services.
We're not just building a mail system, we're building a relationship that takes us to the next level of the use of technology. All of us in this technology business look for partners to help take us to that next level. Windows Live at EDU allows us to have a partner that is eager to be involved and who brings an expertise that other businesses just don't bring.